Hey everybody, it's Jeff Hartman here, and I want to talk to you about neck stretches. I'm going to be doing a whole series on stretches, and my students are going to find this funny because I rarely do stretches in the beginning of class. I usually do a warm-up and then go right into it. I like to do stretching exercises and routines outside of my workout because I like to do it sometimes even for up to an hour. And that's just standard sports and athletic stretching, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga, all those types of stretching types of exercises. So number one, if you have chronic issues, if you have chronic injuries, don't just get out there and start stretching and pulling on your neck and pulling on your body parts and your joints and all that stuff. Always check with your chiropractor, your doctor, make sure that you're feeling healthy. There's certain things you don't want to stretch through. You don't want to become hypermobile, all kinds of stuff like that. So just, always be aware of what your body's limitations are. So I want to talk about neck stretching. There's so many of them. There's ballistic stretches, there's resistance style stretches, there's static stretches, but some basic stuff that I like to do is first I like to get going. So I like to kind of warm up. You'll do some huggers, some twists, and just get the blood flowing. You don't want to just jump out of bed, start pulling on your neck and stretching it. But some basic stuff, and these are things that we'll do in variations when we do martial arts stretching and things like that. So let's get right into it. So one of the things you want to do is you want to get your mobility up. So I like to start with up and down motion of the neck. So you're just moving your head up and down, and you're not trying to get too crazy with the range of motion. You're just going with what you feel, right? You can begin to stretch up and really get these muscles here and really stretch down and get the upper back as well, and that's fine. But you want to start with just some standard mobility. Get your range of motion. Then you want to start looking over your shoulders. You're going to find that one side, for me it's my right, is a little more flexible. You don't want to crank your neck. Just be patient. Then side to side, so you're reaching your ear to your shoulder. So you're just kind of bringing that ear in like this and stretch it a little more each time, okay? Now, this is attached to your traps, your shoulders, so I like to do some shoulder rolls to help with that, to help with the neck. And then I like to do some static stretching, so I'll kind of move it around, and I will gently pull my ear to my shoulder. You don't have to do this hard. Gently pull, and you'll feel the stretch here. Again, you're not trying to go crazy. You want to even it out. You might get a little bit of a crack in there, a little bit of a natural adjustment. You want to pull this arm down and this shoulder down. And then you can do the same here. Pull the neck down. Get that upper back. And then really reach up and stretch that front, these muscles here. The jaw tends to get really tense. So you can do all that. Then you can do some shoulder rolls. Some head rolls rather. You can roll. And what I want you to make sure you do, I'm going to step back a little bit. Keep your arms straight. Pull them down so you don't shrug. You want to roll from one side to the other and get that stretch. Sometimes I'll close my eyes. I like to kind of just chill. Then you can do a full neck roll. Now for me, I've got a little kink right there when I go here. So that's one of those things that, if you're pretty proactive about your body's health and condition, you can talk to your chiropractor about that. I feel it right about here. Just tightens up when I go in that direction, so it's something to think about. So those are just some stretches with the neck. Remember, you want to stretch everything all the way down, all right? So take those, have fun with it. There are some resistance style stretches you can do where you actually pull with this hand here and then pull back in this direction. You want to be really careful when you're doing that. You really want to get in touch with how your body feels, but that is going to give you a deeper range of motion. My friend Isaac, who is a physical therapist and photographer, kind of a strange combination, taught me that one. But anyway, that's some neck stretches. Try them out. Let me know how you do with them. Again, if you've got chronic neck pain, if you've got neck injuries, if you've got any disc problems, if you've got any fused discs, always check with your chiropractor or your doctor, okay? Have a great weekend, and well, if it's the weekend, it's the weekend right now, it's Friday, but and if you have any questions, hit me up.